what is up everybody, my name is Zane and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be playing Errol and showing you guys how to be carrying on this hero. But first off, thank you guys so much for 30,000 subscribers. It's going to be a $100 giveaway very soon. So to join right now, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, and that's really it for now. In a day or two I'll be releasing a video with more instructions on how to join the $100 free skin giveaway. There will be about 15 winners. So I just want to give back to the community for helping my channel growth, for supporting me through all this, and yeah, that's going to be it. So thank you, and let's get right back into this Errol gameplay where we are going to be starting blue. Of course, as you guys know, I always start blue now because I just feel like you clear faster when you are on your blue buff. So that's definitely interesting to me. I'm not really even going to head to bot because I can see that they're just kind of being very passive. There's no wave to clear. There's going to be no interaction if there's no wave to clear. If there was a wave to clear, then maybe I would have went down, because that means both teams are trying to go and clear that. See, I stack off of the Yorn. I'm able to maintain my 5 stacks, stay in the bush, and able to use my axe onto the Annette. Go into ult form, and we instantly turn onto this Yorn. And you can see he flickers here, but it's no use because we're still able to hit him with our axe. He's 1 HP, and unfortunately we can't get the kill. I was a little bit salty about that because nobody wants assists, but we'll take what we can get, and right now it's all we can get is assists. You can see that the Zuka just rotated down from top lane. We have a Zenial, so it's going to be pretty easy for a Zuka to out-rotate that, at least in the early game where Zenial's just not that strong. I have no punish here, so it was a little bit risky to do the dragon, but we did it anyways. And yeah, you can see I'm just doing this camp, and then before going back to my blue buff, just clearing it on the way, make things a little bit faster for me. Bot lane, there's a little bit of stuff going on, but I can't join that because I need to be going back into my jungle. There's really, if I spent time at bot again after the dragon and the fight, then I would just be behind in gold, and that's really not the situation you want to be in as a jungler. You never want to feel pressured to join team fights if you see them going on. And by the way, sorry if I sound a bit weird, guys. I don't know why. Maybe I'm getting sick again. I don't even know. But I need to clear mid lane here. It looks like the Liliana died after rotating back up from bot lane. You can see the Mirage is probably just doing Sentinel. So we need to really do nothing about that. Let's just go back into our jungle, finish that all up, and then we can decide what to do from there. Pretty sure the Mirage did start on his blue buff this game. You can see Yorn being super aggressive. He actually gets a kill onto my Hayate. I have to go and ult him here to chase up. You can see actually my big axe misses Yorn. That's crazy. My second skill, he just walked right through it, but luckily we were able to just chase him down with our first skill and punish. Kind of wanted to go onto the Annette there, but also I didn't know where the Mirage was because he could have been rotating down. You can see he's at mid range right now. If he didn't have to clear mid, he would have landed right on us, and it would have just been a bad situation for us to be in. Again, I kind of want to hop over the wall, but at the same time, this Mirage could just randomly pop out of nowhere and deal some insane damage. Maintaining my stacks, I go to the wave and use my second skill on it, or first skill, excuse me. Able to drop down our second skill onto the Yorn, pick up a pretty free kill. You can see the way that I keep my 5 stacks up on the Errol, just with my first skill, dashing through minion waves and stuff like that. That was a stupid play, guys. I almost died for this. It was so dumb. I don't know what I was thinking. We're actually able to knock him up though and then leave. Yeah, he almost killed us there. That was so stupid by us. Don't really know what we were thinking there, but luckily we were able to survive, and now we're just going to be going straight back into our jungle. You can see the Mirage is on the side there. Maybe we should be invading him or fighting him at his red buff. You can see Zenial actually gets quite low, and I don't know why I'm being a little bit too passive this game, but we're just going straight back into our jungle. Definitely could have tried to invade there, but it looks like I just wanted to do the dragon instead, which is also fair play. Just taking the safer route, and doing dragon instead is also just one way to get fed and get your team ahead. Instead of invading, you just slowly take more dragons, which is like 100 gold each. Early game, actually, the dragon is no gold at all. It's like, that was only 65 gold. That's crazy to me. I really thought that the dragon was more. Anyways, you can see I used my ult onto these guys. Look at that, nice damage. We're able to get the tool, and now we're able to get the Yorn, and lastly we are able to finish off this net for a super clean triple kill. You can see that as soon as the Baldum ult ended, I just wanted to go straight in with my ultimate. Luckily nobody had flickers, so they weren't able to escape my ult. That's like one of the major things you have to be looking out for, flickers, when you are playing Errol, but thankfully they didn't have any of that. You can see I actually just used my second skill there without having 5 stacks, and it still deals quite a bit of damage. It's actually pretty good to just be doing that. You can see, again, second skill, even though we have no stacks, and it's pretty good. It doesn't deal a low damage. It still does pretty significant damage since we are Soul Reaver build. You can see the Maraud here, so I'm just going to jump onto him. And I'm going to go into my ult and try and land onto him, but look at this, guys. We were able to cast our second skill down while he's still in ult form, and as it's about to end, as soon as he leaves, he's just met with a giant axe from Errol's arm, so definitely pretty nice about that. I just realized, is the axe actually Errol's arm? That's weird, I just realized that. Watching this, I just realized that the axe is just Errol's arm morphing. That's weird. But yeah, this hero is definitely not a troll pick. It can be used in ranked, as you're seeing here. So on a tier list, I would probably put it at like a B tier jungler, perhaps. I wouldn't put it any higher or lower, because it can definitely carry and work, but sometimes it definitely can be pretty useless in team fights. You know, if the enemy team has a lot of mobility, then you probably don't want to be picking it. I've heard that if people pick it, it's to counter Zill ult, so you pick it into a Zill, and then as soon as the Zill ults you, you just go straight into ult form, and he can't really do anything. It's a pretty interesting concept about it. Just gonna go and clear the wave here. I don't know where this Zuka was, and I don't really care, to be honest. All I'm worrying about right now is just clearing this wave. See, a lot of them are under tower right now, which I'm definitely interested about. But again, like I said, through this game, I'm just slowly getting ahead through all of these dragons that they're giving me for free, just helping my team scale up. And with the second skill and punish, you can basically always guarantee that you get the dragon. There's really no doubt that you won't be getting it. Anyways, look at that nice knockup. We're able to actually kill the Annette here all by our lonesome, and trying to chase down this Yorn. You can see we actually are able to get it. Again, with that second skill, you don't need to be at 5 stacks to be using that second skill, guys. Sorry, excuse me. But you do not need to be at 5 stacks to be using it. There's definitely situations in a game where you can just use your first skill and then poke with your second skill and just walk away. Even when you're not at 5 stacks, it's definitely doable. There again, you just see the situation. First skill and second skill works whether I'm fully stacked or no stacks at all, in my opinion. Again there, just look at that poking down. I ult onto the Maraud because I know that he just came back from his ultimate. Look at this, guys, very clean play there. We were able to use our second skill as soon as the Annette comes back from underground, and if we didn't do that exactly how we did it, then Annette would have lived. You could see that she went super far for some reason. As soon as she came up from underground, she was like teleported several feet, which is pretty weird. But if we did not catch her at the very end of that Baldum ult, then she would have been able to escape. So just a very well-timed play by us. Definitely super nice. You can see now we're just going back into our jungle, of course. Even though we're getting all the gold and dragons and stuff like that around the map, we do need to be clearing this jungle a little bit. You can see I'm kind of skipping the side camps, but just as long as I get these buffs, then it should be alright. Yeah, just skipping side camps, that's really not what I'm after right now. You can see this Maraud over here, and I'm thinking about ulting, but I kind of don't want to yet. So I'm just going to go into the fight with my first skill, just getting my stacks, poking. You can see, again, these two people, and look at this, guys, nice ult. We go into our ult from 4-man ult, and we are just going ham. We just killed like 3 people. I see the Maraud here, go in with my first skill, end it all with my second skill that does not have any stacks. Again, guys, you do not need to be having stacks to do some work on Errol's second skill. He's going to do some massive damage, whether the second skill is fully stacked or 0 stacks at all. that's just the power of Errol with this full damage Soul Reaver build, and you even lifesteal a lot too. With no stacks, you can lifesteal a ton. This was a pretty stupid play, to be honest, just dive her like that. Baldum actually flips her away from my axe, so we're not able to hit her with that. You can see I go in here, and this was a stupid play. I used my thing at the sideways to try and get the Tulin and the Yorn, but we ended up getting neither. I knew that he could have flickered, and I should have prepared for that, but for some reason I didn't do it. We go back in here on this Mirad, and big mistake because we die. We were actually close to surviving there. If we didn't die from Murad's ult and he escaped, then we would have been able to use our second skill and to kill him. You saw we were casting it, and it was about to land onto him as soon as he ended his ult, but we just got a bit greedy there, so we died for our mistakes, and honestly, there's nothing to say. I deserved that death, I guess, because I was just getting so greedy. I just wanted this game to end, to be honest. You know, we're so far ahead. We're 15, 1, and 3 in 11 minutes. That's over a kill a minute. I'm just slaughtering the enemy team. This was not streamed, by the way. This was actually from a few days ago. I was just ranking and trying to get videos for you guys. It just so happened that we got an Errol match that was pretty nice, so I'll be showing you guys that today. Actually, both of the Errol videos that I've posted already are actually losses. I have no Errol wins posted on my channel. This will be the first one, because I always do so much damage in the late game on Errol, and then we just can't win anymore. It's so weird. Like, I'll always end up with like 40-50% damage on Errol, and then our team just doesn't win team fights anymore. It's really, I don't understand it. But that's the struggle of solo queue, or duo queue, I guess. Anyways, you can see we're just gonna do Darkslayer here, hoping to end the match out. Blade of Eternity, pretty nice stuff now. Now we're gonna be super aggressive. If you guys thought that we were being aggressive before, now that I don't have to worry about dying, I'm just gonna be that much more aggressive. Zenio ulted on us, pretty nice. You can see again, I just ulted nothing, because I just want to get kills at this point. Really nothing else for me to say there. I see the Zuki here, so I tried to use my second skill onto him. He's actually doing quite a bit of damage. If we didn't have Hercules, he would have actually maybe killed us. I didn't see he had Death Sickle there, so I didn't lead in with my second skill anymore. So we didn't even get the kill onto him. We're 15, 1, and 4 now with that assist, and during all that, my team has just been killing the rest of them. And yeah, it's going to be a quick and easy 13-minute win. You can see we just ult into their base just to kind of taunt a bit, and yeah, you can see that late game, you know, we're doing a massive amount of damage, but the problem with Errol in high tier is he'll just get kited around a lot. You know, people will ult out his ultimate, they'll just dash out of it. Those are really the big problems. So if you do want to carry on Errol, I would suggest to play him versus a low mobility comp, some mid laner that doesn't have a lot of mobility, same with jungler and support on the enemy team. If those three don't have any mobility, you will probably be doing insane work with your second skill and your ultimate. Anyways, that's going to be it for the video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll talk to you all in the next video. Peace out, everybody. Have a great rest of your day.